That's how I've always done it. Yes. That's how I did it as well until I started looking for walkthroughs because my mom wanted to replay the game. We played this game together when I was a little kid, and eventually, a couple years down the line, she wanted to replay it, and she was like, but I can't be bothered to just solve all these puzzles again by myself. Can you please just find me a walkthrough? And the most comprehensive walkthroughs for the game are from Stella's walkthroughs. And I read the walkthrough for this one. I was like, wait, you can actually do this level without the boat? Seriously? And it turns out that's actually faster. That's actually something that speedrunners have been doing for like 20, 30 years at this point. And it's very helpful with the speedrunning achievement for this game. So, hooray for that. Lara? No! Lara! Please! Just pick it up. I bought the Tomb Raider book that has Tomb Raider 1 and 2 with Chronicles. Oh, nice. These games were my childhood. These were, I would say, the first proper games that I have ever played, like, that were not just, like, pinball machine stuff, but, like, actual video game. These were the first proper ones that I ever played. The Tomb Raider games. Oh, I was going to say, isn't there another one of you guys? There we go. And now, if I remember correctly, we get to a bunch of guys with guns. And a dog. This next section kind of sucks. Okay, that one was good. It's the first one down. Second one. Wonderful. Now there is an achievement for getting up here without moving the block, which we will encounter in a little bit. So up there without moving the block that is actually blocking this balcony, which sounds difficult, but it's actually really easy. You just go sideways with walk button until you can not go any further. Roll, turn around, and climb up. We're not going to do that far because we do want to get all secrets and all pickups and all that good stuff. So we're going to do this naturally. Or as naturally as we can possibly do it. I bought the demo discs for the PlayStation. I never had a PlayStation, so I didn't have any demo discs. But I do remember buying the DLC for 3 on disc. And I think I actually still have that disc lying somewhere in my closet. We had the DLCs for... We had the DLCs for 2 and 3, but not for 1. And I played this first game, the first game on a DOS machine where I had to actually launch the game through DOS commands. I still remember that very clearly. Alright. Now to actually get up there the proper way. There we go. Now we can jump over here. Pick up whatever he dropped. Did we find any secrets yet? I don't think we did. No. Okay. I was wondering if I had missed anything. Also, if you think that this is too slow, just drop a little bit until you hang and then just shimmy like this. It's a lot faster. You just gotta make sure you don't shimmy too far, because she still needs some room for her legs when you actually want to climb again. I'm gonna do ourselves a favor and kill this dude whenever he gets out of there. Because there is supposed to be a guy there with a gun. And it's actually easier to shoot from over here. There we go. Come back outside. There we go. It's going to save us some trouble. Over here, over there. And then I think the way you're supposed to go is jump over there, hang, drop down. But you can also just jump down there if you want, if you're in a hurry. Guns at the ready. I'm actually gonna save, just in case I do something stupid. That's dog number 1. Dog number 2. Didn't even drop anything, the stingy bastard. Yeah, this is a door that we need to open. And there's the lever with which we need to open it. Ha ha ha. Nicely hidden by the hideous wallpaper. Thank you for your ammo and thank you for your dragon. Oh no, those, I don't think those are dragons. I think those are actually lions. Are they? Are they supposed to be lions or dragons? Ah, shut up, man. There we go. Now the problem here is that the guys can actually climb up onto the crates, so escaping onto the crates is not going to help you. It will help you against the dogs, but it will not help you against the thugs. They can actually climb up there as well. So climbing onto blocks and just shooting everything from the safety of a block, no longer that valid a strategy. Alright, this section. I think we can take a shortcut here by just jumping into the water. If I'm not mistaken. Make our lives a little bit easier. But we still need to do this bit manually. There we go. Oh, jump onto the block. There we go. Now this, if I'm not mistaken, leads back out to the same canal. Or, no, this actually leads to a different section of canal. Okay, let's double check if there are any pickups down here. I don't think so. And this was one of my favorite rooms, even in the original. You can technically jump just right past this fireplace if you're good at jumping, if you line yourself up correctly, but it's a lot safer to do this room the normal way. This is where we have to drop down later. We could technically drop down right now, but it wouldn't make much sense. I think they are food dog statues. Probably meant to be either lions or dragons. Dragons would make more sense because, you know, our main antagonist is a dragon, basically. Oh well. But they look more like Chinese lions, so... who knows? This section is going to get really annoying. Hi. We don't have much room to escape here. At least he's dropping a meta pack to make up for the one that we just lost thanks to him. Anything down here? No. Alright, now we gotta be careful here that we don't jump too far. Jump like this. Pick up the key. And now back over there. And down we go. Now we could theoretically use that key that we just picked up to go into the library, but we're not going to do that. We're going to explore a little bit before we do anything else. Actually, use a flare so that I can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, this is in case you fall down here by accident, you can climb out again. This underwater section there's gonna be a gold dragon down there. So we need to get that. Let's go. Gold dragon or lion, and I think a few more other pickups. Grenade ammunition, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go. Just gonna have to make sure that we explore everything. Yeah. Grenade ammo. Lion. Open this up so we can get some air, thank you. Now we're back up here. We don't want to go here, though. We just wanted that to get some air. Alright, that was everything. So now we can get back to our library and a lot of fighting. we can actually climb the bookshelves here. Don't try this at home. Problem solved. Climb some more shelves. This side. I think we need to hang on. Do we actually need to jump down there? Yes, and then we can jump back there and jump over to the offer area. There we go. Now there is a nice little non-secret secret here that you can pick up. You want to go all the way to the left here, to the highest point. Pull yourself up, roll, don't touch the left or right button, just forward, run, jump, climb on top of the boathouse. There we go. And there's our Uzis.
Uh-huh.
I think we're actually too far to the left to climb out. Yeah. Thank you very much. And this is the detonator key, so we're gonna get to blow some shit up. But first we're gonna double check that there's nothing down here in the water. I don't think there should be, but we're gonna double check just in case. This house is apparently held up by wishful thinking and duct tape. Because what the fuck, that does not even have a foundation. Oh, shut it. At least he's dropping a big medipack. Quite the foundation, yeah. It's video game logic, let's not think too bad about it. This can be really annoying. Because we've got two of these suckers. Hey! Stop running away from me, you bastard. Oh, but this... Oh, no, this guy does have something. I was going to say, this guy doesn't have anything. But he does have ammo, so that's nice. I'm not going to heal unless I absolutely have to, because we're actually pretty close to the end of the level. Now, if you are speedrunning, you can basically save yourself a lot of trouble. Skip the rest of the library, just go in here. And ignore the detonator. And just climb through the windows here and climb out the level. We are actually going to have to... We are actually going to have to climb out there as well. Because there is a secret here. But if you're speedrunning the level, you can just go from the secret to the level exit and not bother with the detonator. And in fact, I think we might still do that. Because if I remember correctly, the moment we push that detonator, there's going to be a sniper up there. And that might just kill us. So I'm going to make a save here, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when you actually use the... how you're supposed to do this level, or how you're supposed to exit this level. You're supposed to use this detonator key. You cannot get to this guy, by the way. You cannot get his ammo or anything. And then you are supposed to go over here and climb through the ruins. To get to the level exit. I must say, I do like this sunset skybox. It's really nice. So that back there is the level exit. However, by blowing up this house, you also blow up the secret. And you spawn a sniper, which we don't need. So honestly, screw all of that. We're just gonna go in here. Collect this lion. And then I think there was a way to get out of here even without blowing up the house. Let me see if I can remember how to do that. Yeah, you just go up here. I think we have all the pickups, right? Yeah, 28 out of 28. All 3 lions, let's go. And there we go. Now this is where we're going to stop for today, because we are in the last level of Venice, the Opera House, and this level is huge. I mean, if you know what you're doing and you are willing to abuse a few very glitchy jumps, you can do it in 5 minutes. And in fact, if you are trying to do the speedrun for this game, if you're trying to get the 6-hour achievement, you might want to actually practice that speedrun and get it done within 5 minutes, because this is one of the longest levels. But we're going to stop here for today. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had some fun. I hope to see you guys again next week at 7 PM Vienna time, Saturday. Until then, have a good one. Take care, stay safe, and see you next Saturday. Bye bye.